How do you calculate your sales proceed when selling a HDB or a private? Ready to do some calculations? Let's go! First thing first, there are three things that we need for the calculations. Number one, the selling price of your unit. Number two, your outstanding loan amount. And number three, the amount of CPF that's required to be refunded back to your OA or RA account upon selling your property. I'll be putting the links in the description below so that it'll be easier for you to reference them. Number one, your selling price. Usually we'll go to these two web portals, SRX and HProperty, to get an indicative valuation of your property. Number two, your housing loan. It depends whether you're under HLE or you're under private. I've listed down the step-by-step guide in the description below for you to get these numbers. Number three will be the total amount of CPF to be refunded back to your OA or your RA account upon the selling of your property. And this applies to all owners of the property. I've included the procedure to get the CPF figures in the description below. Alright, having these three figures, now it's time to do our calculations to find out your sales proceed. I'll be showing the example for HDB calculations first. So here we are in the HDB website and we'll be using the sales proceeds calculator provided by HDB. So going through the form, intended selling price, we'll key the indicative valuation we have gotten from either SRX or HProperty. In this example, we'll put in 500k. How much deposit will the buyer pay? We'll put in 5,000 as this is the maximum deposit for a HDB resale transaction. Outstanding loan amount, so either HDB housing loan or loan from FI, which is a private bank loan. So in this example, HDB housing loan, presuming you have 100k left. Next section, CPF monies utilized, 250,000. This very last part is the outstanding HDB payments, only applicable for HDB, and is separated into two sections, the upgrading cost and the resale levy. Upgrading cost is usually for older HDB that has underwent the lift upgrading program or the home improvement program. So I've included the procedures in the description below for you to retrieve these figures if your unit has went through any upgrading before. So for this example, I will just put in 0, assuming that this is a new BTO unit that we are selling. As for the resale levy, there's also only two situations where resale levy is payable. The first one, whereby you get a subsidized housing and subsequently get another subsidized housing. The second case whereby resale levy is payable is when you get a resale HDB with a CPF housing grant and subsequently get another subsidized housing. In this example, we will just put it as no. That's all. So we just have to click the calculate here, and there you are. 145,000 will be your estimated sales proceed. Next, let's take a look at how we calculate for a private sale. For a private calculation, it is even more simple as there isn't any upgrading cost or resale levy. Download the Excel I've provided in the description below and let's punch in the figures. Selling price, we'll put it similarly 500k. Outstanding loan 100,000. The CPF total 250k. Deposit 1% for private. And there you go, 145,000 will be your sales proceed when you sell off your private property. In this example, we are seeing a positive sales proceed, which is good. But what happens if it's a negative sale? With this sales proceed and the CPF refund that's coming back to your OA account, how can you plan your next purchase with a safety net? And if you're upgrading to a private, how do you, number one, minimize the ABSD payable, and number two, ensure that the cash outlay is minimized? Talk to us and let us give you more of such in-depth advices. Alright, this comes to the end of this video. If you have found it useful, give us a like and subscribe to our channel to get more of such content. If you have any questions or any topics you'd like us to cover, let us know in the comment sections below. I'm Keith from the HDB Upgrader and I'll see you in our next video. Bye!